Hey, what is up, guys? It's Son of Tidy Whitey. We're back again with another video, and today we're going to be playing this absolute beast of a deck. This is 100% foiled out deck, or it is a 100% foiled out deck, except for Brazen Bar, which is just the alternate art. Sadly, this costs way more than I want to pay for the art when I already have one. So, I'm going to go over this real quick, real smooth, and... Oh, actually, I need to do this. Where are you, Mathway? Go back to your old art. What do you guys think looks better? Tell me in the comments. Which art... I know it's obviously your... It's an opinion, not a fact, but which art do you think looks better? Oh, this one has the... This one doesn't have a flavor text, so... Alright, we'll do this one for now. Anyway... Temur Adventures. This is the deck that went 6-0. There were two 6-0s in SCG Satellite number 2. Both of them were this list. The only difference between those lists was maybe something in the sideboard that I missed. And the only difference in the main deck could have been land that I missed. But the only real difference that I noticed was the other list was playing 4 Alrunds, Epiphanies, and 2 Henges. We were playing 3 of each. This is the list that did slightly better than the other one. They're both 6-1, but they're both 6-0. But their opponents, like this list's opponents, were like did better in the tournament. And this guy had like more 2-0s than the other person had, or than the other decks had. So, all right, let's go over this real quick. We're gonna hop right in. First off, we're playing only odd mana value spells, except for our Amazing Adventures. That's the real big power with this deck, this card, is that it doesn't stop us from playing things like Bonecrusher Giant, which have a 2-mana ability, or Brazen Bar, or foretelling either Saw It Coming or Alrund's Epiphany, which is really nice. Next, this is just the finisher. Most of the time, sometimes we'll just win a game by hitting him for 8 with a dragon, whatever. Edgewall innkeeper. This is still the best 1-drop in Standard. You play it, they kill it, or they lose. It is very simple. You draw 1 or 2 cards off this thing, you're going to be feeling very good, and they're going to be very behind. And it's just great. All around great. Next, Mystical Dispute against the blue-based decks that have been running around, including this deck, and Sultai Ultimatum, and the Jeskai control lists. So, yeah, that's why this guy's in here. Counter some blue spells. Next, we have Brazen Bar. That's the tempo play against aggro, whatever, and can be cast to draw a card off Edgewall. It's also a flyer, which means it's a decent late-game threat. Especially if it's drawing us a card off the Edgewall, and especially if you have Henge or something in here, where it becomes a 4/2 flyer, which is amazing. And the real end game of this deck is to Alrund's Epiphany with a bunch of flyers, and then beat them to death once, and then you take your extra turn and beat them to death again, so then they die. So yeah, the next we have 2 Saw It Coming. This is another counter spell. It can be foretelled on turn 2, which gives us something to do on turn 2 if we don't have a target for stomp or bounce, or good target. This is just a counter spell, very simple. Next, Bonecrusher Giant, arguably the best creature in all of Standard. This is a very efficient removal spell. Kills everything, including Edgewall Innkeeper. Kills everything good, including Edgewall Innkeeper. And then can come back to trigger Edgewall Innkeeper, or as just a nice body that will cost them life if they choose to target it. Next, Lovestruck Beast. This is the very, very powerful adventure creature against aggro. Big 3 mana 5/5 is a great way of getting our Henge castable on turn 4, but it's also a very good way of blocking mono red and mono white, and just the cheap creatures that they put out can't really beat this guy's cheap creatures, especially because the 1-mana 1/1 that you can do before him is very good against mono white, especially because mono white has a bunch of 1-toughness spells. Creatures. Next, Kazandu Mammoth. This can be a land, or it can be a 3-drop that you really are using or looking to use to play this on 3. Next turn, play a land, becomes a 5/5, cast Henge for 4 mana. They don't interact with it, they lose. If you get a failed passage with this, it's some good damage. 7/7 is good, especially with triggering Henge. It's a 2-mana Henge. If you can Mammoth on 3, passage on 4, crack the passage to get a land, then you have 2 landfall triggers, which makes this a 7/7, which makes this cost 2 mana, which means it's basically free. 2 mana, and it taps for 2 green, so it's literally free. Then you just play a creature, and you basically have won by then. Yeah, and then next, Goldspan Dragon. This is a very nice finisher. It also gives us some ramp, but the treasure being 2 mana can be used to bounce something, stomp something, counter something if we have already foretold it, counter something if it's blue, foretell stuff, play 1-drop like this, play 1-drops like this and this, just whatever, like just straight up on the. If you play on turn 5, you can use it for all that. If you have the treasure and like, let's say the dragon sticks, then you get to keep that treasure. You get to keep the dragon. You get maybe another swing with it, more treasure. If the dragon sticks, it's very hard to deal with, and if it doesn't, then you got a treasure off of it, and they use your removal spell. Maybe you can use that treasure for a counter or something to keep it alive. Whatever it is, great card. Big flying threat. Very good with Obosh to double its damage. Next, Alrund's Epiphany. Big win con for the deck. It's literally 7 mana to take an extra turn, but if you foretell it, it's 1 less. Sometimes we'll foretell this on 2, sometimes we'll foretell this on 5. It doesn't really matter, but we want to cast this as early as possible. Because as soon as we do, we get a very nice advantage against the opponent. We get an extra card, an extra land, and just an extra turn in general where they're kind of behind. So, yeah. And then same thing with Henge. These are big finishers. If these things stick, or if this thing resolves, and if this thing resolves, then we're pretty set. And if this thing resolves and sticks for a couple turns, then usually we've drawn enough cards to put us in a much better position than we previously were. And yeah, that's the deck, along with 6, 10, 14, 18, 22, 26 lands. Sideboard, Obosh, which is a companion, 2 Mystical Disputes, counter, blue spells, 2 Clothis against Graveyard. Is there another Crush of the Week? You gotta look through the entire sideboard because this way this dumb thing is set up. Nope, there's just 1 Crush of the Week against cheaper creatures. 3 Oxes, you can see there's 2 hiding down here, against the Rogues lists. Then we have 1 Red Cap melee against Red, or Boros, like Winota. 3 Scorching Dragonfires against the creature decks. 1 Prismari Command against, I'm presuming, creature decks, because it deals 2 damage and instant speed. I don't know what else we'd play. It's something that, like, maybe on the play against creature decks, or especially mono red, because it can hit an artifact, which is cool. Then 1 Vivian against, like, rogues or mid-range lists if we're on the play. Yeah, that's the deck, all foiled out, which is really cool. Most of my standard decks usually can be foiled out. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn back up my audio. I was playing Magic in class today, don't tell me. It wasn't an important class, we're chilling. Let's go. Playing against this Sean. Oh, we're 1008. 1008, sorry, not 1008. Come on. My math teacher taught me better than that. This is weird. Very weird, but I think we will keep it. What will we get with this land? I do not know. I think we're gonna get red. Red is the most logical thing to get here. This could be the famous Demir. Oh yeah, that's another card this card excels against. Is red is Demir control. Okay. We're gonna play this very slow. We can Edgewall innkeeper next turn and hold up like a counter spell or a stomp, and then this is back to sacrifice. We should only have 1 removal spell. If he has multiple claims, I'm gonna be annoyed, but I guess I'll have to use 2 claims. He can't even do that. Okay, yeah, so we're fine here. He's allowed to swing. He should have played land after combat, but whatever. What if I had stomped that or went to trade with it, bro? Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna attempt to play this thing. Alright, well, we'll just cast the 4/3. Yay! 3 mana 4/3 draws me 2 cards. This game is easy. Literally game over. Like, what are you gonna do to me now? I drew an extra turn and a land. And this deck is so beautiful because we foiled it out. Even the land base is entirely foiled. This is all foiled. Except for the Brazen Borrower, which is like an alternate art. Adventure style art or whatever that was. The storybook art. Yeah, that's what I have to say. Storybook art. He's got Croxa mana. If only he had a Croxa. What the heck? Isn't that like the really bad version of the... Why would you play this over Claim? Maybe you are playing Claim. Oh, I should have blocked. Whatever. I mean, we know he has a Village Rights, right? Like, come on. I'm like so just really confused. This doesn't seem like a very deck. It does not seem like a very deck at all, guys. This. And we'll proceed to 4 and hold up this Sod coming. And the next turn we will play this on blue, take an extra turn, and see what we find. See what's going on. Will luck be on our side? I think it will. The chances of us winning this game are very high, as he hasn't really done anything to that. He just interacted with us a little bit. We're still at 10, which is a very nice life total. We've got an extra turn spell that he can't really interact with because he's black, so might have another land. He definitely has like a village. Right? Let's do this. Maybe it's another mutual. Could be another. Alright, well, this is we have a very awkward counter spell against you, but it will still counter your spell, so. Spell equals counter. You don't have a creature that can block. Imagine main decking Shade, can't relate. Okay, let's play Clothis. Don't want Mystical Dispute. Don't really need this either, do we? Crush the Weak. And maybe Prismari Command. Prismari Command hits Edgewall Witch. Don't really know exactly what we want. I know that we have Graveyard. Crush the Weak exiles things, right? Yeah, that's cool. We could play this too, but I didn't see anything red. I think his red is more for like a sack type of deck build. No, this is fine. Playing 2 Clothis, Prismari Command, and Crush the Weak, and we boarded out our counter spells. Yeah, on the draw, that seems fine with me. Counter spells aren't pretty good on the draw. I'd rather just, oh, we were playing, yeah, I forgot that we had those. It's so hard to remember that you can take out your companion. That's why it was feeling like I was missing cards from my sideboard. Because the Scorching Dragonfires don't need to be played if I don't have the odd companion. I need to take that out. Yeah, like Scorching Dragonfire is in here, but I can't play it because I couldn't play it yet because I didn't take out my Albosh. Albosh doesn't go with the odd spells. 2 mana. 2 is not odd, as it turns out. Very sad. Deeply saddening to learn that. Full duress. Wow. -3 life. No, not -3 life. We scoop now, chat. What are we ever to do? Well, he's about to get rudely awakened. You need to kill this Edgewall, and you need to kill the other Edgewall, but I don't think he's gonna draw. Red balance. Okay. We don't really need an Alrund's Epiphany to win right now. You need to claim the firstborn this Edgewall and then village rights it. Otherwise, you're gonna struggle. But you need, I don't know what else you could do. You could use, oh my god, Jesus. Okay. Come on, you gotta have something, right? You gotta like counter this, right? You gotta have a Mana Tithe. You gotta, I don't know, Mana Morphos, get double white, Mana Tithe, like Mana Tithe, Mana Tithe. 2 mana instant draw card. Well, I guess we. I mean, like, you play another 2 toughness creature, you're gonna lose. Use that. 774. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a corset pack. 20 gems, how nice of you. 20 gems, guys. We just got donated 20 gems. A free 20 gems. How nice of them. Free of charge. 20 gems. Free of charge. Yikes. You're beautiful, Mr. Hand, but you're not very good. I don't think there is this one, but we got something to do on 2, something to do on 3, and something to do on 5. Something in between. Now we technically have something to do on 1, but I don't know if we're gonna actually do that on 1. Bad noises. I think we can survive for now, but next turn is gonna be an interesting sequence of events. I feel like if I wanted green, I should play the forest. Whoops. He's got 5 mana. Alright. Alright. See if he falls for the bait. Maybe actually. Oh, yeah. Well, that's not even what I expected him to have. Okay. Fine with me. Maybe I should have held up that land there. Because if he has another one, get one. He's got 6, so hopefully he just goes 7th land. Hopefully he just goes, you know, let's play 7th land and slam this ult, but if he does, it's not pretty hard. Crack it, crack it, crack it, crack it. If the Yorion's here, should we go for the counter spell? Now he cracks. No, we can't Yorion. If he has a counter spell, the last card there is him, so we shouldn't have to worry about this. Why are you cracking it now? You're making me scared. You're supposed to get blue here, by the way, or black, blue or black. If you target it, I get a treasure. You have 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. You get to draw an additional card. It's cool, ain't it? Put them all on the... Is he just gonna move them? Shouldn't you just put them on the untap line? Yeah. There was one that was already on an untap line. Why did you exile that? You're literally just attempting to scare me. It's not working. Not at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Your go. You have 6 mana. If you have a counter spell, I can't even mystical. You got 9 mana, right? 6, 9. It's 8 mana for an ult, right? No, it's 7. You have a land and an ult. I can't even mystical dispute it now. Please stop. I just want to play Magic. Where's your ult? You're supposed to play ult, watch me counter it, and then I win the game. It's very simple, dude. Why are you playing control? You're not supposed to be playing control. You're supposed to be playing ult. Your entire goal is supposed to be ult. Not control. Control is not ult. Ult. Ult, I tell you. You have too much mana, too. The 3 Wolf Warriors. This is a pretty good matchup for us, too. The opponent played very well. Very, very well. I think it's just because we weren't really able to put any pressure with our opening hand. Because the hand wasn't very good anyway, and then, nope. That's the only thing we can miss at this point, so. The birds Wards have Death Touch. Watch him have top deck and ultimatum. I am not joking. That has happened to me before. A third one. Got draws. No. We just can't block it. Taps all our permanents. Sheesh. Okay. Well, missile speed come in. Alright, this is the matchup where we poured out the Brazen Borrowers. We don't need the even spells. Alright. I think I've gotten myself into the habit where I lose the second match that I do on a video. Oh, the last video, that was horrible. We lost game 1. The Jeskai, with the Jeskai Transmogrify list. Oh my god, yesterday that was insane. Lost game 1. Okay, that was a fair game. We lost it. It happens. It wasn't really a misplay. We just lost. Game 2, we won. You know, we got our combat on 4 and they couldn't really interact with it. Game 3, we see a 7. It's like horrible hand. We mulligan. We see 5 lands and 2 of the Fire Prophecies. We say, okay, that's keepable. We bottom a land, right? We play the Jeskai Triome. Untap draw, it's a land. Okay, he plays a creature. We drop land, Fire Prophecy. Shuffle away a land, draw a land. We do literally like land after land after land after land after land, and then we do a Birth of Meletus, land after land, the Birth of Meletus, land after land. The dragon, which by the time we had the dragon, he had like basically almost killed it. We were like 6 and he had like a full board. So like, okay, we played the dragon. We swung with the dragon. We got a board wipe off the top of the dragon. So we board wiped, including our dragon. Our dragon also died. Board wipe. And then we kept going and we kept going and we kept going, but then he just beat me because I just literally, even after that, I just kept drawing land after land after land. It's not even funny. The amount of lands I drew was insane. I can't wait to put that video up so y'all can see that again. If you're watching on my stream, that was pretty disgusting, but we were on the play, so yeah. Yes. So in conclusion, yes. I'm gonna go with a 1-mana 1/1. Love Strike Beast here. Whenever finishes. Roll to 6. It's better than 7 for us, I guess. Well, this is a really cool hand. It would be really good if we played like a creature deck. But oh wait, there's no black mana in there. Hey, okay. I like that. Love Strike Beast drops down. Look at that. Oh, man. Still doesn't have black mana. Is this a... It's not. Okay, well. I don't know how to tell you this, Mr. Opponent, but I'm about to play a Henge and then Psychic. This might get a little hard for you to win. Especially considering the fact that I have a board of damage also. Like, you haven't interacted. I still have this Edgewall. I have a Bone Giant. You do have a good amount of mana. Like, you're at 5. 6 now, I guess. But that's one off ult. I have a Mystical Dispute. Have mana. You have a board wipe, that's fine. That's not even board wipe. You're dead. You're what we call dead. Oh, that's a problem. That's obviously a Mystical Dispute if I've ever seen one, but do we have 9 mana? We have 6, 7, and we only have 2 blue. So this seems like a problem to me. I don't think we could ult there. Ideally, we would have just played an island, but we can't do that with this. Here we go. You got a mystical speed for that. Now we can use the ult. So if you're at 11 off the Gargo, you block a 5, and you take 7, 9, which is less than 11. So therefore, all you have to do is cast your ultimatum next turn and put me at an ultimatum. I was really hoping that there was another way out, but I don't think there was. So maybe you're looking for an ult. That was off. Weird thing to do before you draw if you don't have it. If you have an ult already, so you already have all your mana. So I mean, like if you drew an ult, you drew an ult, right? Like there's not much I can do about that. Also, even if you didn't draw an ult, you draw like Alrund, your best Sea God, you know, Yorion. There's not much I can do about any of that. I don't even have another island in my deck to have a so this is and at this point, like, come on, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 8 mana. That means you can hold up this might be a good opportunity to kill one of my talent features. Shursky. Yes, Shursky. I gotta fail a passage here. Yeah, but then we can actually lance. Math time. He blocks this. He takes a good amount of damage. If he doesn't block, let's say blocks this, he's at 11. He takes exactly 11. He has to block the mammoth. And of course, we just have a mystical speed next turn. So. Game 3. It's game 3 or die, like. Sir. The all-powerful birdies have come to save the day. Why can't I get out of this? Alright, let's go. Back in it we go. Alright. Let's get some luck this time. This will not play out like the other one did. I'm sure there's gonna be a spot. Like, I mean, like, this deck, against them, it's really just, like, if he had that ultimatum in that one turn where we were tapped out, like, that game was over, right? Like, there was not much for me to do there. So, except for hope he doesn't have an ult. But if he has an ult this time, then I will lose. Unless I play smarter. Last time I didn't play very smart. I put myself in a good position for opponent to just be like, alright, we counter your big spell, now you're tapped out, and we can play our own big spell while you're tapped out. That's like the worst feeling. And we are, he's 7-4-4, and I'm 7-7-4. That's actually kind of funny. I didn't even realize that before. B4. The mulligans though, which is good for me. I like it when they do that. Be mad. Not at all. Get him, Broski. Charge! Oh yeah. Big damage. You did that on your upkeep? Seriously? Thank think he did do that on upkeep. I don't know where his thing is. Why would you do that on your upkeep? Are you that desperate for lands? I think we need to do that there. When we get a second blue, if we get a second blue, I'll be happy. Although next turn we still have the Edgewall and Keeper Luster Keep combo, because he is a threat. Why is he doing stuff on his upkeep? Like, I don't. Oh, this guy's double stuff like that. But that, I mean, there's not much of a. Yes, if you're no matter what you draw, if you're planning to no matter what you draw do that, then sure, that's a viable option. But 5, of course, you're still one off here. So maybe I do this here. Next turn, you untap, draw, board wipe, and then we just see what happens next. This is a very awkward spot too, just for my hand in general. Tap the black for that. Yeah, that throws me a card, that played me a 1-drop, I'm fine with that. Yo, we got Counterspell, Foretold, and a Mystical Dispute. What you want? You want to throw hands, Broski? Although we only have 1 blue so far. And next turn we get 2 blue. But this turn right now we only have 1 blue mana. Please don't have a Mystical. Yes! No Mystical Dispute for the opponent. Good for us. And this 1/1 has hit him 5 times now, chat. The power of the 1/1s. Okay, so he's at 6 mana, 7 mana. Will we finally see an ult? No, we won't. That's gonna resolve. Do we have a land? Okay, well that was a good draw either, also. Yeah. What am I? Where am I? Oh, it's me. Combat. Attack. I can do that. That's not funny. Oh, Epiphany. Will we just beat him to death with birds? Maybe, actually. Or we'll play a henge for that much mana. No, alright, the birds have come, chat. The birds have come to seek their revenge on opponent. They're unhappy with their treatment. They think that they believe in that they deserve fair treatment, and they're gonna fight for that. But they're also gonna put you to 1. Alright, to 1 you fall. I don't think it ultimatum it now, Mr. Opponent. We got 4 flyers and a 5/5 and a hen. Okay. Fine. Still not enough. More power. That's not enough either, as it turns out. Cultivate isn't actually. He only got 1 land. Oh no, he got 1 land tapped. There's. Wait, why didn't I get? Oh, Almash is already. I was about to say, why didn't I get Almash? I did. I don't know why I say that. Hello. You're dead. I don't understand. You block 1, gain 3. Take. Oh, I guess you're back down to 1. Shit. Well, shit. There's literally no point doing that. Whoops. Nice. My intelligence knows no bounds, Chow. What can I say? I'm cracked. Literally, I counter your spell. I wish there was a way for me to reveal this. I'd be like, oops, flip this onto the table. Like, you can't win. Well, that's really good that we won this. I wasn't actually expecting to win this. Watch him play an uncounterable spell. I don't know if there is, besides Coma, which you can't play. Can you play Coma? Oh, you might actually be able to play Coma. Whoa. Damn, I almost put the wrong thing, bro. Come on, bro. Now can you scoop, please? Like, are we good? Are we good? Do we see that we've lost now? Bro? bro. Oh yeah, 451. Let's go, chat. Let's get another game in here, and then I think I will have to leave early today. Ooh, we got another pack. Is it 20 gems? Let's see. Is it 20 gems pack? Nope, it's not. It's a really cool pack. Let's open a really cool pack. Do a possibility. And a reward singer is not horrible. Not great either, though. Okay. Where's our... They didn't put it in here? That's annoying. What's here? These dings are rather annoying, to be honest. Pledge Mage, Elephant, other Elephant. Oh, there's the commands. I think we'll do this. In the effort to help clear out that Jet Terror, we'll do this. We already did the Is It one. Put it back. I did the Mr. Beast thing, but I did it after he was done, playing, so I didn't get anything, which is sad, but yeah. Play against Shigagaga. Shigagaga. 3 guys. I mean, this hand is reasonable, I guess. We should play a Mammoth here. A Mammoth. Hello, Rogue. Rogue. Well, I mean, I probably still didn't want to stomp there because he's got a better rogue. Maybe. Hopefully, for your sake. You might want a better rogue there. I don't know if you can actually beat. And I don't know if you can beat the Bloodstruck beast with oh, you get Heartless Axe and stuff. Yeah. But if I get a land here, can you count as 10? It's much more CMC than your okay. Boom! The Great Henge has entered the battlefield, chat. What does opponent have to deal with it? Currently nothing. Or probably a Brazen Borrower, but that costs 2 mana. 2 of your maybe 4 mana. 2 of your 4 mana. 2 of your 4 mana. Blue in our yard. Better, I guess. You gotta get blue here, right? Like, come on. Like, come on. Come on. You gotta get blue. You could bounce and then kill this. Like, that'd be fine, I guess. Is that what you're doing? What is this deck? Is it really Temur? Or why is there a crappy rogue? And then you kill. Yeah, okay. I mean, like, that's what I expected. Doesn't change the fact that it's annoying. But it's still, that was the expected outcome of that. Stomp this out. And foretell this unplayable card. You don't even have a blue source. We had a Lava God Pathway on red. Which means this Alrund Epiphany is not being played anytime soon. Sad. Oop. And I oop. Can I play both of these? Yeah, you know. Maybe a counter. I mean, I'm fine with not stomping a Brazen Borrower. I don't know if it's very useful to stomp it. I'm currently at 19. Oh yeah. Alright, well that was pretty good for him too, because that trades for the Bone Crusher. Henge is probably going to get countered. Although it does dodge most of the counter spells, so maybe it is worth just trying. Sure, go for it. Here you go. What if I have a Mythic speed? Ooh, okay. Yeah, spell off it too, let's go. Alright, what do you got, Mr. Opponent? You better have something flashy, you better have something real spectacular. Spectacular. Because I have multiple creatures to recast this henge. Right, so, I mean, like, you gotta kill both my creatures, bounce my henge again. That'd be all 3 cards in your hands. Or I guess you're gonna get a 4th card right now. But still. Plays the Brazen, past turn, leaving 2 mana unspent. Interesting. Does that mean no Heartless Act? I think if you had a Heartless Act, you would use it now. Why are you doing something on your combat after? Oh. So you get another Brazen Borrower on the battlefield, and you get the bounce back. That's cool. I mean, Zero Sound's never going to play it again. And then getting another swing in again. Really cool. Get him while they're on. Zero Sound combat. Zero Sound combat damage. 7 mana. I do not have 7 spells. That means dear old Drown the Lock cannot counter this. You know, it can counter it though, other things. So, like negate. That can't. Place and borrow cannot counter. Why would you bounce it now? Of all places, I literally have an additional turn and I can play right now. You're giving me another attention. So I can do something with my additional turn. Alright, you know what? That's also down. Pass now. Okay, well there's that we kind of want. Generally want to do that. I want to do this. Maybe. Oh, and you know what we do want to do here? That's a weird glitch. Why is it 5 mana? Why is it 3 mana? Why does it say it's 5 mana? It's only 3 mana. No. What is this? Why is it 3 mana now? They're switching the mana totals. Or the casino C's. Alright, well whatever. I don't really care too much about that. But yeah. Alright, henge can come out. Wait, what? Oh, the cards aren't changing. We have to actually count. Dude, what is this? This is so annoying. Okay. Math time. It doesn't count the cards either. No. Oh, it does here. Okay. 4, 3, so 7, 11. Can we just put the Allwash back in, goddammit? Are you gonna tell me how many cards I have? What? No. Deletion. Oh no. Okay. Alright. We're closing the window. Yeah, no, we're good. Alright, I'm restarting the game. Sorry, your screen's gonna go black for a sec. You're gonna have to look at my beautiful face for now. That's interesting. I really love that that bug. Thank you Arena devs for making the game really nice. Can I get my sideboard now? Will my sideboard work this time? I'm top ranked in Mythic. I really don't have time for this. Where? Oh, okay. Alright, let's be real careful with what we do here, guys. We do not want Brazen Borrowers. We do want Mystical Disputes. We need to count the cards before we take them out. Alright, we have that. And then we want to take this out and play 3. Okay, we're going to take this out. 3 Scorching Dragonfires. It worked! We did it! Praise the Lord! Jesus. That was not fun. That was not fun at all. That was not in the slightest bit. Oh yeah, multiple plays. Blue one and a red one. Blue one and a red one. Yeah. Good swing. Pass. I'm gonna go for a stomp here. What does opponent have? What you gonna do, Miss? Alright. Oh, looks like we have a read. It's gonna call it. And then somebody's gonna damage it. That's 16 to 20. Good damage done. Early turn to the game. Yeah. Next up, we're gonna have a Long Light Pathway. And a brick. I'm actually dumb. Okay, well, clearly Son of Tadiwadi has made a misplay here, only having one green source in his lands. Cast Love Strike Beast right after, forcing him to foretell a little bit of damage control in our butt case. Yeah, and then what's going to happen next here is opponent cracks his failed passage after rounding that joint control. Wait a second one. Will Son of Tadiwadi have learned from his mistakes? I guess we're going to have to find out next time. Okay. Looks like he's actually going to get a blue here because he needs to play his Alrund's Epiphany. Yeah. And then I'm going to go for another gold fan dragon. Will opponent have a counter? But it looks like opponent might have a removal spell, such as a Heartless Act. Heartless Act would be a prime example of removal. Does opponent have that? 4 mana removal. Just follow me, Joe. Turn that into a innkeeper. Alright, it's opponent's turn. Opponent's gonna have to throw a removal spell with this Edgewall innkeeper. Pain. Good play from the opponent. So guys, I'm going to guess out. Hoping to have dodged the countdown. Yes, he did. Opponent does not have a mystical dispute as it turns out. And then dump out the rest of the cards. Possession. Another crippling fear here would be crippling. Say at least. Alright. Can somebody close out the game this turn? This is going to be a good turn to close it out. Does Shigagaga have a remove spell? And clearly not. And Shigagaga scoops it up, making this 3-0 into top 300 for Son of Tadiwadi. Yeah. Alright, those are some dang good games. Son of Tadiwadi would like to wish you guys a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this absolutely beautiful deck. Saw that weird glitch. Weird. It turns out the weird glitch was weird. And yeah, alright. Hope you all enjoy your day. And yeah, guys, thank you all for coming. And I think everybody said it multiple times, but I hope you guys enjoy your day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, watching this stream. And I am 300, so I'm top 300, so I'm definitely enjoying myself. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Peace.